Hey guys, this is Melbourne's the van life artist. And as you might notice, I'm not in the van right now. I decided to settle down for winter in order to focus on growing my business. Doing commission has been the main focus of this year, and even though it has been great, I came to realize that my time was limited and I had to create some other source of income. So what we're going to talk about in this video will be about creating a shop on Etsy and why I believe it will be a better platform for me than competitors like Redbubble and Displate. I wanted to open a shop on Etsy for a very long time, but I always thought that it was mainly for traditional artists. After all, the website requires you to handle the manufacturing and shipping of the products, and as a digital artist, you don't have anything physical to sell. So I believed that my options were to either order a huge quantity of prints in different sizes with different envelopes and then send them myself for each individual orders, or order individual prints and have the third party company send it directly to the customer, which could take a very long time and be very expensive. If you know that your products will sell, or if you have a huge following on social media, then you might be able to take the risk and cover the initial investment. But in my situation, it was for me a very risky move, and I didn't want to do it. All of that changed last week when I discovered a company called Printful. Forget about managing stock or dealing with each individual order. This company will manufacture and ship the products on demand, which means that you don't have any initial cost. You will pay only for the product when an order is placed, and the revenue from the sale will cover that cost. So it will be only profit for you. On top of that, they provide you with a huge catalog of products that you can select from. Think phone cases, t-shirt, posters, hoodies, mug, mousepads, and so on. And the best part? They not only do API integration with Etsy, but also with Shopify, Magento, and a lot of other e-commerce platforms. What does that mean? It means that with just a few clicks you can connect your Etsy shop to Printful and start selling your products today. It also means that if you want to create your own website in the future, using Shopify for example, you will be able to add all your existing products very quickly and manage them all in one place. If you're interested to know how to connect your Etsy shop to Printful, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will dedicate a video on this topic. Meanwhile, if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe, like, and hit that bell button so you get notified when I post my next video. So, I finally took the time to create a new Etsy shop, and instead of using my existing illustrations, I decided to work on a complete new series of artworks. Actually, the video that you're watching in the background right now is of the process that I went through to create the first illustration of this series, which I called Geek Art Series. This new style is my attempt to work on my favorite topic while taking advantage of Etsy and the fact that I would have a much better control over the products that I create with it, thanks to Printful. I had a lot of copyright issues in the past with platforms like Redbubble and Displate. Some of them were justified and some weren't. But overall, I think I've learned a lot about the difference between fan art and geek art. So much so that I might actually do a video on this in the future. Let me know in the comment section below if that's something that would interest you. I didn't have much success after 2 years on those platforms. The traffic that I had was 99% generated by me, and it has been very difficult to convert those visitors because the price of the products are very expensive to start with. And you still need to make a margin. If you add on top of that the cost of marketing, you will actually lose money and the only winners will be the client and the platform. So why I believe that it will be better with Etsy and Printful? First of all, I can create promotional events. For example, to celebrate the launch of my website, I have created the discount code LAUNCH20 and the first 50 orders will have 20% off. Second of all, Etsy allows you to connect with Facebook and Instagram, which means that I can tag my products when I post content on social media, which could bring me some organic traffic. And finally, Etsy has a much better brand awareness than other platforms. When you think Etsy, you think of artists selling their stuff, which is exactly the image that I want for my brand. This is a new endeavor for me, and everything right now is trial and error. But if you're interested to know how it goes and what works or doesn't, please subscribe to my channel and I will post some updates regularly on how to become an artist.